Hey, hey, couch potatoes!
So, Kiryu's still homeless.
As always. I mean, do you expect a person with a home to eventually go ahead and start driving taxi cabs?
It's like that one video of that girl who just goes, "If you're homeless, just buy a home."
Yeah,
Uh, just
just buy a home. Like, I don't see what's stopping you from fixing this problem.
it's so easy, guys. Just buy a home. So sadly, we did end up getting possibly yanked away from the idea of getting Mad Dog Majima style.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll do like one video afterwards, or we just like talk about how we thought of the game and stuff, and I'll have it unlocked,
Yeah,
and we'll just
yeah.
have some fun with it.
Yeah, possibly like a post game part where Jordan just shows like, "Hey, we did the thing."
Yeah, because I want to maybe grab an extra achievement or two as well.
Because this game is worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Like legitimately, this game is awesome, and I think it's like $20 or something on every platform, which is a steal.
It really is. Like, this is a game worth $60. There's just so much to do and so much content overall. Even if you
I
don't
mean,
play everything in the game, I still think you get your money worth.
oh god, yeah. Like I remember when the summer Steam sale was happening. This game was $5.
Yeah, same.
$5 for this.
Dude, I bought the entire series on Steam sale, and all I need now is that portable Steam machine.
You think the fucking Steam Deck would be able to run this?
Yeah, well,
Really?
yeah, like what they're showing with the pre specs, it'll actually probably run this better than my current computer will.
Really?
Yeah, like they've literally made a portable, small end gaming PC that
Wait, isn't that just a gaming laptop though?
pretty much like it even will run Windows 11. They're actually working with AMD right now to make sure it can run Windows 11, and they've even updated the Steam OS to run on a different version of Linux so it has better cross-platform compatibility. So, yeah, no, as a big Linux guy who's literally in IT right now trying to study and learn more about Linux, I gotta say they're making all the right moves.
Yeah, that more so than Nintendo.
Yeah,
But
and here's the thing: we
and do
know like online will work well with Steam Deck, because God
and
knows Nintendo will never improve their online services.
and do not get us wrong here. Or do not at least get me wrong here. You can get Jordan wrong here. He's hot takes as a fucking enigma of a redheaded man. But
I
I
am the
like
redheaded
Nintendo's
stepchild.
I like Nintendo's stuff. I like their stuff. I like my Switch. Some games are pretty good on there, and it's really nice. But admittedly, a lot of their decisions and a lot of decisions that they could make but don't make are very ass backwards.
Oh yeah, and for me, my thing is this: I love Nintendo because it's a historic company, and I am a physical game collector. I
That too.
love holding physical cartridges, discs, everything about peripherals. Like, I have cabinetry full of old gaming peripherals. I could probably start my own museum, and I literally keep this stuff because I want to preserve it for generations to come because I can take it apart and actually take care of it.
That's why I have a physical copy of Dragon Quest VIII on the PS2. Is
Yeah.
the 3DS version by some levels of technicality the superior version? Yes. But the 3DS version doesn't have an orchestrated soundtrack.
Nope. And I mean, for me, I think I still love the Switch. It's great, portable handheld. You know what? The dock system works good. The fact that it comes with two controllers built in is really good. That's one thing I'm going to say with the Steam Deck. I don't know how they're going to handle unless like the dock has USB or something for me to use my Xbox One controller with it.
You know they'll do it.
Oh,
You know
I
Valve.
know they will.
Valve will.
My thing is this though: they discontinued the original Steam controller, so are they going to try and bring it
You mean,
back? Yeah,
you
no,
mean that? You mean that You mean that controller that looked like you kind of thumbed around on it to resemble a joystick?
yeah, it
It
had
like
two large touchpads that you used in place of joysticks. I love
yeah,
the
I
thing. Like I've messed around with one; it's pretty good. I just think it's an underutilized concept, and it really is the controller example of how to play an RTS. Like if you want to play RTS and strategy games and stuff like that with a controller, use the Steam controller. The touch inputs are a lot more accurate, and I feel like it's a decent translation for how to get mouse-like accuracy, even in like an FPS without a controller. But for the most part, I feel like the Xbox controller is just the best all-rounder for PC gaming. But I feel like if they're gonna release the Steam Deck and they want to have their own Pro controller, they already designed one, so they need to produce them again. Maybe do a bundle deal. But I think they're really focusing on the portable aspect of it. Like you can download and save your games to the console and play them without needing to verify that you're online and stuff like that. So,
or God forbid, if they ever come out with new iterations of it in the future,
oh,
you
they're
don't
even
have
talking about making it to where some of the hardware inside of it's modular, so that as new graphics cards and stuff that are compatible with it come out, you can just take the thing apart yourself and upgrade it.
right. And what I'm saying is like this is something that pretty much every other company besides Nintendo has benefited from. Almost some would say, in spite of Nintendo, when you transfer your stuff over, it at least registers that you've had purchased it before. So, like Virtual Console on 3DS or on your Wii U, if you've shown, or on your Wii, if you've shown in the past, hey, I bought Super Metroid on my Nintendo Wii back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
will that mean that the eShop on the Wii U recognizes that I've purchased it since I've signed it with my Nintendo account? No, fuck you. Pay another $6.
Yeah, no. Like honestly, I just think Nintendo has bad online business practices in general.
They do. They
I
really
just,
do.
to me, the fact is this: I don't like the Steam Deck because it's going to be an all digital console. There will never be a physical release for it, and I fear things like the Ouya and other digital console devices like that. They don't always work out too well. But I feel like because of Steam's infrastructure, because of the community it has, this could be a huge success. Even though it's going to be an all digital machine, I'm still super excited.
Yeah. And pretty much every physical console in the world has its own copy of Resident Evil 4.
I mean, yeah, my buddy, I know there's still a bit of a non-disclosure, and I can't get into too many details about things he told me, but they're working on VR RE4 now.
Yeah, that that I'm that looked. It didn't look awful, but it looked so. It looked like what VR with Resident Evil 4 looks like it's gonna do to that game what first-person perspective did to Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes.
Yeah. Well, he's been telling me a lot about the development and what's going on behind the scenes because he's part of the team. I'm not going to disclose too much because, I understand he's under contract and he's telling me as a friend, but I'll say this, man. They have put a lot of work under the hood into just making that game work. Capcom
Yeah.
did not like the HD update like we can get on Steam because the textures weren't based off the original. They felt it was a bad looking game. So everything for the VR port's actually based off the GameCube version of RE4. Like they
Oh,
got the
wow.
original GameCube source code and have ported that to VR. And that's what they're
Okay.
working with. So if
So
it's a
here's
bit jank, it's because they're using 20-year-old freaking code.
yeah. Oh, Tachibana.
Mm-hmm.
I remember watching this cutscene and feeling him break a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah, I'll admit, because of our conversation, I haven't been reading everything.
Well,
But
it's essentially just him giving the down low
yeah.
about the history of what went down between the empty lot and how Makoto inherited
Mhm.
it. And Tachibana is essentially thinking like, uh, she still wants to be with her brother despite the fact that he straight up abandoned her to go to Japan and went into the underworld.
Yeah.
And yet she still came to Japan from China and went through hell and is still willing to find him. So, yeah.
God
I,
damn it. His face in this, like, even I
I
want to
know,
cry now.
I
Motherfucker.
know, I know. The quivering in the jaw is like the
When the
detail.
budget kicks in, man.
Yeah, that like it's insane. Like you see the level of small physical details like that. It makes
Oh,
all the
it's now
difference.
time for a boss fight? Because I'm ready to whoop some fucking ass for this man. Let's go.
Yeah,
He's got a
Tachibana, man.
sister to see, man. We're going to kick some ass. It's time for all you guys to die.
But yeah, so it's not even just that he went into the criminal underworld. He lost an arm and
Mm-hmm.
is permanently on like a dialysis supply. And yet he's like, no, I will continue to breathe until I see my sister again.
Yep.
And I'm just like, fuck. I gotta love whenever animators, whether it be 3D or 2D, are willing to put such attention into small facial details or small physical actions to show characters emoting.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, words are fine and everything, but sometimes even just a subtle bit of action can speak a lot. Uh, makes me think of this one time in Vinland Saga near the end of the series. Spoilers, I guess, for Vinland Saga, but how many of you guys watched it? It's getting a dub soon, but how
Yep.
many of you have watched it? But yeah, it's near the end of the series where the main character is in the jail cell, and Leif Erikson is sitting in front of him, talking to him about having to have found him and feeling remorse over Thor's death, and he has this little moment where he like bites his lower lip and covers his face a bit with his hand, and I'm like, oh god, that again, those details, man.
Mm-hmm.
Having like subtle details like that, it does a lot. It does a lot. Like a quiver of the jaw to show how a really calm, collected dude is breaking him at the seams emotionally.
Oh, yeah.
Just goddamn, man.
You know, I'm going to say one thing, too. I honestly think that a prosthetic hand of Tachibana's has to be made of freaking brass.
I
Like,
wouldn't doubt it.
damn.
Or at the very least, the knuckles in it.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you know that thing's reinforced for what he's doing.
Well, yeah, yeah. He's able to sense that. Have you ever been around someone who has that, like, an innate ability to?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello.
Ooh, you better hope that missed the femoral.
Also, his suit now definitely has to be stained.
Oh yeah, no, that ain't coming out. You ever try to get blood out of something? Okay, this dude's creepy as hell.
Yeah, this is the most
But I
Devil
wish
May.
I was that agile.
That is the most Devil May Cry thing in this game.
Mm.
I actually. What would be the? No, that's up there, but Point is, that dude is indeed very creepy.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
face looks like his face looks like a crumpled scrotum.
yeah. He's got ball face. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, him, Dojima, and I think no, definitely Hojo from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Just the face of somebody who looks like a crumpled nutsack.
But damn, his shoes look good.
Those are nice shoes.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind wearing that whole suit. I love Mandarin style collars. Like, I really hate Western style collars.
They are nice.
Yeah, there's just something about when the whole suit fits you well like that.
It really, yeah. Feeling a fitted suit around you where it's like nice and conforming, it
Mhm.
it feels different, you know.
Yeah, I got one tailor-made suit, bespoke, and even though it's still Western style, I got it with an Italian cut. It really is a different feeling.
It is. I mean, I
Like,
wouldn't
it's
know. I haven't
worth
had
the
a,
money. Like, if you get the
I
chance,
haven't,
freaking do it.
I haven't had a tailor-made suit, but
Yeah. I
any
bought
suits that
one
I've
and I
got,
literally just use it for like my job interviews and some special occasions. Like, I rarely ever take it out. I don't even wear the slacks apart from the jacket because I don't want the sun to fade them at different rates. But,
I haven't
it
worn a
really
suit in
feels
God
well.
knows how long. He is handing himself over because this assassin is too good.
Kiryu should still have his buddy's gun.
Here, do you think Kiryu would be able to use a gun properly?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, we did deal with a fucking roadside shooting earlier.
Yeah, like if he got through that, he has enough
Well, he did
skill.
also just get shot in the shoulder and the leg. I feel like maybe he's a bit too.
Non-dominant side. He got shot on the left side. If he leans out of there while he's distracted because Tachibana is turning himself in, like right there's your kill shot. You could hit him in the side of the temple with a bullet.
I don't know how would you how do you think you'd be able to keep yourself from being distracted from the pain of being shot in the arm and in the shoulder and leg?
I've been in a lot of pain. I've never been shot. I don't know. I can't promise, but I think from what I've heard of being shot, if you got the adrenaline in you, just two bullets, you probably could at least do that much.
Well, either way, Tachibana had his cool guy moment.
Yeah, he definitely had that.
And shirtless Kiryu.
Hell yeah. And somehow the stain is out of his pants.
Somehow that
And the
yeah,
hole.
that suit is that suit is magic.
Yeah.
All the suits in Yakuza are magic. That's
That
why they're
or
able to rip off
someone
so easily.
bought him a new suit from the same maker.
Just gets new suits every day. It's like, God damn, Kiryu, no wonder you went into real estate. You're buying too many suits.
God, the texture on Shen's lips. Beautiful.
Yeah, the level of presentation in these games is is well, not baffling. It's really, really damn good. Even I think even the PS2 original Yakuza,
Oh, yeah,
Yakuza
no.
2
Well, it was
had, like,
released right at the end of the PS2's lifespan.
yeah.
Like,
And
I'm really
we're
excited
also
to play that.
we're also talking about the guy who the person who started this series, Nagoya.
Mhm.
We're talking about the same guy who had previously worked on Shenmue before. And
Yep.
Shenmue was a Dreamcast game that had some of the best graphics that were seen on the console of that generation. So, I guess fair to say he might have kept some of that knowledge in mind. Yeah, it just sucks, man. These two siblings are just trying to get back together, and this one plot of land is just making their lives hell.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
So the true irony is, leaving a plot of land that could be worth a lot of money to somebody ended up being left by family, ended up doing them in pretty hard because the Yakuza were like, no, me.
Yep.
We get to see a sick ass tattoo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe trade up to a bigger pistol.
Yeah. But yeah, this game, man, it's really, really fun.
Oh,
Really,
yeah.
really good.
Yep, no doubt about that. Navigating Little Asia is a little tight, but
Well, I
you
mean,
know,
I think that's kind of the point is that, they
yeah,
uh people from China when they came to Kamurocho, it's like, oh shit, the Yakuza are beating us the Yakuza are pummeling us. We can't survive here. And they're like, okay, you get like a hallway in the city to play with. Yeah, Doji's men are like, yeah, fuck the Tojo clan's whole no touch Kiryu thing. We're just gonna kill you right now. How did you get out of the forest, Nishiki?
yep.
I left you with the gnomes.
Okay, I might have to turn the music up just in case they start playing For Buddy.
What?
For Buddy is the name of Nishiki and
Kiryu's like
Kiryu's
little.
theme song when they fight in the first game.
Oh,
It's called For Buddy. And the PS2 version honestly sounds way better, in my opinion, than the Kiwami version. But
that's what a
anytime.
lot of people say. That's
Yeah.
what a lot of people say about the Kiwami remakes is that they seem like not very good remakes, but it's the only real way you can experience those stories, and it's not like they're bad games. They're
No,
just
no, they're
probably
probably better games overall in gameplay perspective. But I do think removing, say, the dub option, removing some of the original orchestration just to make a new version from the ground up is not always the right choice.
yeah, I get that.
Because you do remove some of the character that made the game what it was.
Right.
So, we'll see.
And
Like,
Yakuza's music is already hard enough to try and track down
mhm.
to have on playlists.
Oh, yeah.
And this is another reason why their suits are magic.
Oh, yeah.
Shirt
No,
and jacket.
every time they go to do. I know I'm pausing a little here. I'm literally turning the volume for this game up, though, because I want to hear whatever's about to play.
All right. Dragon and Koi.
Oh yeah, no, I love that koi tattoo. Gonna turn it up just a smidge more. Perfect. Now I can hear.
I know you're not much of a tattoo guy, but come on, look at those works of art.
Oh, I know. I love tattooing as an art form. I think they're beautiful in many cases. It's just my religious beliefs prevent me from having one.
If you were to get one, what would you get?
Honestly, I decided if I ever were to get one, I'd like to go to Africa and actually, like, tribally earn a tattoo. Like, actually go and kill a boar or something with my bare hands, feed the tribe, and, like, earn a mark for that as a hunter. Like, I want marks that mean something to me, like scarify my body and shit.
And here I sit with my No More Heroes tattoo on the back of my shoulder.
I mean, that still means something to you, though. That's the important thing. I have no respect for people that disfigure their bodies just because they're like, oh, it would look cool. Oh, it would just be a fun story to have this. Like, to me, that's shallow.
I got this No More Heroes thing because it looks cool.
I mean, it does, but also, it is a game series that has kind of brought you to where you are now. It's shaped you, your opinions on many things. I can see where, at least, in and of itself, it has more of a story for you than just, oh, it's the, broken star from No More Heroes. It's more than just a symbol. It's not like you walked into a shop, saw it on a wall, and was like, yep, I want to put that on me for the rest of my life.
No. In fact, the next tattoos, I plan on getting tattoos of my top 4 favorite games. I already have No More Heroes. The next ones I'm planning on are Zelda Wind Waker, and I'm specifically saying Wind Waker.
Yeah.
The Witcher 3, and Dragon Quest.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, even though, yes, your tattoos are pop culture inspired, they have meaning to you, and that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Like,
and then I have another tattoo idea that I want to have something that encompasses my back, much like Kiryu and Nishiki's tattoos.
Yeah.
And I think I have an idea. So you and I have both seen Vinland Saga, as aforementioned. You know the quote that Thor says, "True warrior needs no sword"? I'm thinking of having that translated either into a Scandinavian language or into runes and having that tattooed down my back.
That would be pretty cool.
And having, like, Norse knots and iconography to sort of surround it.
You know what? It's cooler than a guy who just goes into his shop and gets a walnut put on him.
That's true. Although I did see a really cool one, though, where apparently a guy got a tattoo of like a Renaissance painting in black and white on his back. Or not, more like a black outline of a painting, but you get the idea. But yeah, tattoos can be neat.
They can be.
And anybody that does want to get a tattoo in the future, here's just my general thing. Take Jordan and Mai's advice. Make sure it's actually something meaningful to you. Make sure it's something that you actually can have more to say other than, I saw it on the wall and thought it looked neat.
Yeah, don't go in there drunk. One, you'll probably make a bad decision. You might be the next guy on 4chan I see who got his penis turned into a dragon with a Prince Albert in red so it looks like it's breathing fire. Go ahead and do it sober. Also, your tattoo artist will thank you because your blood won't be thinned and getting everywhere.
That's, yeah. And the other thing is, be sure about where you want to get it. I got it on the back of my left shoulder specifically because my back is like the least sensitive part of my body.
Mm-hmm.
Places that are more sensitive to your body on you compared to others is like trust me, it'll sting more in certain parts than others.
Yeah. Like for me, I would probably go across my chest, like
Yeah,
upper
the chest.
pectorals and stuff would probably be where I'd do it.
Yeah, the
Especially since,
chest.
like, for me, I'd probably want to get scarification done.
Yeah.
So,
Uh, get the chest, the back, the arms, maybe the legs, but any of the more sensitive spots like the stomach, the neck, God, especially the neck.
yeah. My barber, man, like, he has full freaking neck tats going up. Got, the body glove symbol tattooed to the back of his head because he used to be a surfer. Like, yeah, he had some stories about his tats. Shit.
Yeah. And then you've got that one guy I remember seeing on like a meme compilation video where he got the squirrel from Ice Age done on his inner thigh and had him reaching up towards his nuts.
Hmm. Hmm.
Don't be that guy, people.
Yeah.
And the other thing you ought to be sure about is if whether or not you want to have color tattoos or not. Like, nothing against color tattoos, they can look awesome, but sometimes having it be simplified black and white is never a bad thing at all.
Yeah, it's not. And I think for me, I prefer seeing people who go the color route because I think it can be very expressive, definitely shows the talent of the artist you pick. But man,
Right.
some people have no right trying to do color. And also consider the tone of your skin because
Yeah, I am a pasty motherfucker, so I went with black because it's like, hey, I already have a very monochrome kind of color scheme, not just in my skin, but in my wardrobe. Like, my wardrobe is damn near almost nothing but dark colors and or black or gray.
yeah, and I only say this because as a warning, look, I look at tattoos all the time just because I love the art. I would probably, rather have it hanging on my wall than see it on someone's body. But I'm just saying, if you got dark skin or olive skin or anything else, make sure the tattoo artist you're going to knows what they're doing for that.
Yeah, make sure they understand the complexities of your complexion.
Yeah, because man, I have seen some color jobs go wrong because they just aren't using the right type of pigments and inks. And
Color correction is not just a Photoshop thing, people. That's all we're saying.
yeah,
You need to make sure you actually get your pigments right for your RGB settings.
mm-hmm. Yeah, make sure they know what they're doing.
It's like, yeah, you may be working on your canvas isn't going to be as adjustable as it is on Photoshop.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you managed to graduate art school with Photoshop and classes under your belt, that doesn't mean you're gonna know pigmentation on a human body.
Yep.
There's no color correction there. There's no going to the color wheel and color picker and being like, damn it, what is the hexagonal?
Mm-hmm.
What's the hex code on this one? I can't figure out this color. No.
Yep. Nah, I just make sure they know what they're doing. If it takes more time and you gotta go in for multiple visits, do it. Let them layer it right. Don't rush something like that. My cousin, she married a guy. He's got like a full freaking sleeve. Has put hundreds and hundreds of dollars into it. And you know what?
Yeah,
it's been a work in progress, but I gotta admit, man, like, if that dude dies, I almost wish he'd will it to his daughter to like skin his arm and have that tanned and put up with his arm.
Why would you, Jordan?
That is beautiful.
Jordan, you could just say take pictures.
Like wrap the urn in that thing, man, because it's art.
Yeah, but I'm not Jordan, that's some Leatherface shit.
I mean, you pay that much money, man.
Jordan.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can admire good tattoo art too, but that doesn't mean I want to skip. Jordan.
Hey, I'm here for the hot takes. I don't know what you were expecting.
That's not a hot take. That's just you being a psycho.
I mean, if it was consensual, man. That's what I was saying. If it was like willed or something. I'm not saying like go up to people and start carving them up.
comment section will agree with me on this. Holy shit. There are many things that we never really expect to be said during Let's Plays, and yeah, that was one of them.
Well, glad I could give you a whoa moment.
You give me the same energy as that dude on YouTube who impersonated Spike Spiegel, being like, "Damn, I wish some hot chick would murder me, like absolutely kill me." I'm talking full-on watermelon in the thighs level carnage. Like, have you seen that video?
No, I have not.
It's done by the same guy that does the Hey Babe Minecraft Steve thing. I'll send it to you later.
Yeah,
it's
send it to me later. I ain't seen it.
It is a gem of a video. It's very funny. He also does a lot of Duke Nukem impersonations for Duke Nukem Twitter quotes, and that is also a gem. Go look at that guy's
Duke
YouTube.
Nukem stuff.
All right, so yeah, Tachibana. So 3 hours.
Yeah, let me save real quick. I don't know if I actually saved at that telephone booth. I know there's one nearby, so let's just double
save
check.
And
okay,
one literally across the street.
Literally across the street. Thank God.
Nishki's such a bro.
Yeah, he is.
He
Can't
buys
wait to
you a
see how
suit.
he screws it up later.
He takes you out for drinks. He buys you a suit.
He's a great guy.
He takes you to a bar run by a super cute and pretty lady.
Yep.
So 3 hours with Dojima's men.
Oh yeah, he's hurting. Huh. The supports for that prosthetic are actually a lot less than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Taking it without screaming, damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Yeah. That's why you also don't tattoo your feet. Unless you're really okay with it.
Yeah. Dang, look at that eye too.
Yeah, they fucked him up.
I can't wait to kill that guy.
Kuze or the lieutenant?
Both, but mostly Kuze. Like, he's a good character, but man, I just want to beat him around.
No, he's talking down to his lieutenant, being like, just, dude, figure out why he's not able to talk through pain, man. Yeah.
God, I love his voice actor, though.
Yeah, his voice. The voice acting in this game is so good.
Deep, raspy, like, oh, yeah.
If Scotch had a voice, this would be his voice.
I agree. This could totally be Scotch. Oh, he's
Yeah,
dead. He's dead.
yeah, yeah.
That'll do you.
Oh,
Dude, to do that, you'd have to, like, whoa, now that's some power right there.
yeah. I mean, how pissed would you be if that happened?
Mm, 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 mm.
Yeah. I,
Yeah, and his ticket's pretty much punched after taking a sledge to the head.
yeah. I, yeah.
Still one of the best fighting themes in this game.
Yeah, it is.
Gotta love that
Again,
Kuze theme.
if only they just would release the soundtracks
This is
as a
why we
more
have
official thing.
YouTube to MP3 rip.
That's, yeah.
God knows this is on my workout list.
Honestly, man, if I wasn't using Ring Fit, I'd agree. But yeah, like all the toes on his right foot, 2 of the toes on his left foot, the cuts across his chest.
Oh yeah, cuts across the chest I ain't worried about. Those you
But-
could stitch up and he'd be alright.
But the sledgehammer to the head, no.
No, and the shock, too, having that many nerves burning from damage.
Yeah.
Like,
And just the fact that he was likely able to stay conscious, losing that many of his toes in
like,
that short span
the
of
ability
time.
to get through that level of shock and stay conscious is actually quite impressive. Like, they would
Again-
probably have to be injecting him with adrenaline. Like,
Either that or Tachibana's just that much of a badass.
yeah. Like,
Again, like the dude was willing to go through dialysis treatment and lost an arm, and he wants to find his sister that badly, man. Because, yeah. And I might be, oh god, camera. I
Yeah.
might be wrong, but I think this is your final Kuze encounter. I could be wrong.
I'd
though.
imagine. I feel like we're probably going to put him down here. Like, if Kiryu doesn't kill him, Nishiki probably would.
Yeah, that's I could picture that happening. I think you may have a cool heat move that comes up if Nishiki's able to grab him. That works too.
Mm-hmm. And then just kick him while he's down.
Yeah. Just give him a little peck.
Just give him a little tap.
Peck of the shoe.
And a little tap on the noggin.
Okay, wait, no, I'm wrong. I think there's one more Kuze fight after this.
I'm still impressed by that. Like, seriously, you just knocked out this whole room, dude.
Oh god.
Oh, wow, I really wish on this model they would have, like, mangled up those toes more. That's just, like, a little texture job. Like, man, that would have been beautiful if you, like, fucking mashed up his feet. I'm weird.
The fact that he's still conscious despite taking a sledgehammer to the side of the head. And it was Dojima all along.
Mm-hmm. God, the voice acting is so good in this game.
Isn't it? It's so good.
Chop another one of that guy's fingers off, man. God dang.
It's like you're poking a dragon like that, man. No. The thing, he still ends up going with Dojima, continuing into Yakuza 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, why would you? The guy's like a giant sleaze.
Yeah.
Like, I even in the second game, you even meet his wife, and it's like she knows he had a bunch of mistresses, and he was just a scumbag. And I'm like, why would you stay married to that guy?
Well, in some cultures, a man having mistresses isn't seen as a divorceable offense. It's just kind of understood.
Still, though, he looked again, deflated nutsack design.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Screw the whole organization.
Yeah, screw the... Yeah, fuck the system.
Yeah.
And for poetic's sake, and for the sake of poetry, look
Bury
at where
'em
they are.
there,
Yeah.
I tell you, Kiryu's got some brass ones. Oof.
What, nuts or spangles on his, or buckles on his shoes?
I mean, why not both? I literally can't say anything during this. Damn.
It's kind of hard to.
Wow.
Like, there's no words really.
Yeah. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Chapter end. And now we're back in Majima.
Okay, let's see. We might be where I can grind a little more with him.
No, you're not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're gonna be in Kamurocho, remember? Because
Oh,
this is after
yeah.
you beat up Sarah, and Sagawa was like, "Yeah, we're going to Kamurocho to find this gal, right?"
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Nishitani.
That was a powerful freaking scene, though.
Yeah, that was again. People get this game. It's really good.
It really is.
It's almost like having two full Yakuza games in one. That's how
From
big
what
this
I
feels.
hear, like, later Yakuza games also follow the path of having multiple protagonists, so I feel like this is kind of working off of that formula.
I know 4 does, but I
Uh,
don't
I
think
don't know. I know 1 and
one
2 don't.
yeah, 1 and 2 don't. I don't think 3 does. I know 4 does for
Then I
certain.
think 5 and 6 also have a split storyline.
I not
From what
I
I've heard, I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
I don't think they do. And I know 7's like a party-based RPG, so it's like,
Yeah.
and apparently Yakuza's going to be turn-based going on since the new protagonist is a very much big goofball Dragon Quest fan.
I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I'll give it a shot. I played Final Fantasy and stuff growing up. I don't like turn-based that much.
I understand. Well, it's from what I can imagine, it sounds like it's more Chrono Trigger based style turn based. Like you can space attacks out to hit multiple enemies at once, something like that.
We'll see. I mean, I like this series so much after this game. I'm going to give it a shot. It's
Yeah,
just
I
the
need to get on
action
playing.
gameplay is so good here that
I
I don't know how
know.
I feel about the concept of it. Going to turn based. Like it just seems like a step back almost.
Well, it fits with the character at least,
Yeah.
like the
So.
characterization. But I can understand where you're coming from.
hmm I think it's because there's very few good, just old school brawlers now. This game feels like a brawler, where like something
But
like Devil May Cry, it's so technical
yeah,
that it doesn't have that spark anymore. This game seems to have that.
there is also, although there is a, I guess, continuation spin-off-ish kind of thing in the game Judgment,
Yeah.
and it's getting a sequel, and those are apparently going to stick to the beat 'em up style gameplay.
Yeah, but I forget they're using like some real Japanese actor in there, and now there's some kind of contract issues. So I think they're either cutting the series short or canceling it because the
Well, I
contract
know
had
that.
an issue. Okay, that Eat Haze, man. That ooh.
But
That
you don't like it?
that is way too much for what it is. Like, whoa. That is so heavy on the haze.
I hate that Saga was able to read him so damn well.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's able to be like, "Oh, you couldn't find anything? Well, that's because you're not looking, asshole." And it's like, yeah, kind of true. So Shimano's essentially the traitor on this.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk the dude that looks like an evil overlord is an evil overlord?
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Like, again, if you remember what Shimano looks like, he has the eyebrows of a villain.
Yep.
Like,
He almost got them Heihachi brows.
yeah, all he's missing is catching an axe in his teeth.
Yep.
Which, frankly, knowing Yakuza, I wouldn't put it past that happening.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember hearing in Yakuza 6 that apparently there's a segment where you punch a shark. And in Kiwami 2/2, I guess, you fight 2 tigers, barehanded.
Nice. Seagal was really betting a lot on this, though.
You kind of, well, I mean, it is a 10 billion yen deal.
Even so, man.
Something that's going to get his organization more of a foothold than just being in Osaka. I mean, yeah, what price is he going to get for being shot in the hand? There better not be any cigarettes lit right next to that thing.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of haze coming off around that thing, like, it's more than boiling at this point.
Yeah.
That is magma in a cup. Like, I don't care if it's got a wooden handle on there. That thing's about to burst into flames.
Me thinks maybe that's the only thing heating up the room.
Ugh, that's horrible.
Because I think the game takes place in December, and I don't know how cold it gets in the Tokyo areas of Japan, but I imagine if it's this small of a room in like a little section, I don't think it's heated very well. Probably not. So that's probably the only thing keeping the room warm.
Man.
Well, now you have Majima in Kamurocho.
Yep.
But I think that's a good enough place to end it, if any, since we got to see a very, very powerful story moment.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think we did good for the night, man.
So hopefully you all enjoyed yourselves here. And be sure to like and subscribe and keep up with the content here, because we are getting close to being able to be at the end of this game.
Yeah. Talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.